begin the game again. Let's begin the game again. This is now JSmith in Twitch chat. Attempt the Stanley Parable, episode 2.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do things right now. Maybe. Well, like, not like right now. Well, I'm gonna do things right now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
This
door
is a
and
speed run.
left.
I like this game a whole lot.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Never was.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Okay. Back to the office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Open the door!
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. I'm ready. Now. We go down. And it still looks like blood to me. Still looks like blood to me. Josh, what's with the Canadian flag? Don't you love America anymore? No, I love everyone. Northern Lion and Mikey Beswick gave me that flag. I don't think Megaleo Fox was there. I don't think so. But yeah, I got that flag from him.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. That says escape though. Hello?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
I remember this.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Where am I going? I've seen this before. Let me go up there. I've been up there. I know all the secrets up there. Surveillance? Let's press the big security key. Hello?
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
104.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
What was that?
Stanley's co-workers.
Like
the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh. Okay. I can't... What does that say? Employees should never, under any circumstances, attempt... But what does it say? What does it say? What's up with that? What's up with 234? That was weird. I should have looked at mine. If it all switches back, what was that? 437? Alright. 437. Alright, see me. I think. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. Where's 8? 8 is over there. 601 got fired too. So there's 008. He's just kind of 427. 427. Where is that one at? 427. All right, there I am. I should be right there. Yeah, I'm not in there though, cause I'm in here. Hey, where that? Oh, okay. All right. Thanks for chat. What did I do?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Maybe.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
Yeah, I'm in control of my own destiny.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it even possible?
Maybe.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Dude, you're asking me too many questions at one time.
Here's the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I like it when the buttons beep. I like when the buttons beep. Boop, 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 boop. What am I? Wait. What do you want me to do? Turn off the machine? It's alright. 1. Ooh. 2. Hello? Here, let me just turn it back on. I can't. Hello? Oh, that door's locked. Is there any more buttons to press? Oh, you... Ooh. What is this? What are these? They're glowing. I can't do anything. Is this it? Oh, I can press these more buttons. These... Big button. I can't... Big button! I can't press the big... Alright. I can't press the big button. I can't press the big... 5. Oh. Mind controls idle. Awaiting input. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
But I like being happy.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
No, I just wanted...
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort,
I'll turn
I
it
really
off.
do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Uh-huh.
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that.
Oh.
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do.
No,
For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
No.
How long until detonation then? Let's say...
Let's turn it off.
2 minutes.
Okay.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine.
Okay.
You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Okay.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it.
Oh,
Mere
shit.
moments until the bomb goes off. But what
Fail safe.
precious moments each one of them is.
Is that what it is?
More time to
Can I
talk
press
about
that?
you, about me, where we're going.
What does this
What
do?
all this means. I barely
shit.
know where to start.
I don't want to blow up.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood.
Can I press all the buttons in order?
Anyway, I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
1 minute.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone
1.
inside, or I let it burn to a
2.
crisp. I
Where's
have to say
3?
this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
Where's 3?
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control
5.
wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
3.
it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
I can do it.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Oh no.
But I'm enjoying this so much.
I gotta save
You know
me.
what? To hell with it.
Or
I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
Yeah, in a minute.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Where's the 5?
Oh, dear me. What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door.
Yeah.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten?
Yeah.
Won? Solved? Do you
One.
have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I did it.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to
Go
your
down.
death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
What do I do?
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending.
Find the 8?
You being blown to
Don't tell me there's...
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
I think I exploded. But it's loading. I tried. Oh shit. I'm back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
that run to the off was pretty epic, wasn't it? That was a whole lot of fun. Ah!
When Stanley came to a set of
Yeah, I know. Go to the left.
He entered the door on his left.
I know. I already went right. You guys missed the first one. I went right.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did. I did. Okay, I'm upstairs. Boss's office.
Okay, I
Everyone's
think
telling me
we
to go
all know
different
the drill
directions.
by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
I fucking love this game so much. It knows me. It knows what I did. That's so cool. That is so neat. I love that. Oh my god. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
And herp-de-derp-de-doo. Press this button. Oh no, big scary thing.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought.
What
to
horrible
himself.
secret
Did he have
does
the
this place
strength to find out?
No, I walk over here. Okay. Secret cameras.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And
Where's
Stanley,
69?
one of them, eternally monitored in this place
I'll
where
look at
freedom
69.
meant nothing.
Alright. Yeah. It'll probably be over here. Flip. 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 Sound like a little flip. There you go. 69 is right there. I see it. There's no one 69ing or anything. Here, elevator.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's up there. It'd be funny if it was like the fern, but it's not. Alright, back up.
No. He refused to believe it.
Yeah.
He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
I hope not.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Right.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, here I go. I remember this room. I did it. I'm moving around. What? I see things.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Was it over?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the boss.
Yes.
Whoa.
He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Yeah.
Unshackled himself from someone else's
Yeah, I'm like the
command.
Terminator.
Freedom was
Stanley
mere
the Terminator.
moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't know.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I guess we'll find
But
out.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
None of this matters.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I beat the game. This is a really fun game. Okay. I really like that. All right, let's do the Stanley Parable again. Let's see what I could do to ruin
Someone
things.
was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
I don't like that. Oh, this is so creepy now. I don't... I'm just closing these doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I did.
Wow, Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Okay.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have must but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Where am I? Ooh. Can I go in here? I need a card swiper access. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off cargo lift, $5,000.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oops. It did warn me. To be fair.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Wait.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I normally turn left here? This is the wrong...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I go...
This
Go
was
right.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. I'm going back in here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I like this. So, like, do not jump from a cargo lift while it is in motion. If it's not in motion, can I still survive? Yeah, you think I can cheese it? It's not in motion. No, God, don't. Go on the elevator first. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, loophole. It's not in motion. I'm doing it. I'm gonna try to cheese it. See if I... Sweet. Check this out. Ah, come on!
He is in control of the story and no one gets
Come
to tell him what
on!
to do. Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's bullshit. Damn it! Is the phone ringing? Hello?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes. Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
You're welcome. So, I'm going right now, I guess. Wait a minute, did I just... I thought, like, I don't know, my head's doing weird
When
things.
Stanley came to a set of two
No,
open
I went to
doors,
the
this
right.
was not
Don't
the
lie to
correct
me.
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yep.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. See you, door. Close this one, too.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Are those boxes here yet? Doesn't look like it. Alright.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I know.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
No.
you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Oh.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay. I remember there was one thing, you told me to die. You blew me up. You're not exactly on my good side. Danger everywhere. Well, that sucks. Paint? I can't take it. Climb the fence? No. 2B1? 2V1? I don't know what's going on. There. No. Do not stand on this side of fence. Okay. I can't jump on top of it. Okay. Nope. Nope. Ooh.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'm damn colorblind. I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm gonna go. I haven't listened.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh no, you can go F off now. You tell me. Yeah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
No, I didn't.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh, you won't.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Yeah.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Now, do I take it for a spin now because he wants me to? Or do I just go to the right door again? Wait a minute. Let's have all these things.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Well, please. Well, what's the scale? I don't know what the scale is, dude. Is 4 good? I'm gonna just go middle of the road because, like, it's 1 good or bad? Yeah. So let's just go middle of the road.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion? You know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Yeah. Worldwide leaderboard? Ooh! I want to be on the leaderboard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
Yes.
Again, honest answers, please.
Yes.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Okay. Where am I going?
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Spite you.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game?
Well, you want
just to ease the pain.
You want to play Half-Life?
Let's see. What do we have here?
You want to play Magica? Maybe Minecraft?
This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
No
Well,
fucking
Stanley,
way.
is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
I can't jump, you scum.
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
I can't.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Is that a throne?
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh! Oi. Okay. I can't... It even has the Minecraft music.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
No. No. I didn't. I guess I just walked down and you... Coal! Give me the coal. We can make fire. Wait, mushrooms. Mushroom.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one.
Oh.
Okay, new game.
What are we loading now? Counter-Strike. Portals.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Are we really playing Portal right now?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
I can do this one. I've played this game before.
Genius.
I want that. This one.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
No, we want more.
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity.
I'm gonna jump down here. Ooh. I stopped playing my song. Oh, I fell. What happened? Whoa. Too spooky. Too spooky. Too spooky. Too spooky. I don't know where I'm at. Everything looks the same. Was I supposed to be here? I don't. This is like some SCP shit. I'm gonna pee myself. Huh. I'll keep looking for a way to go. It's nothing. Maybe that guy really got bored. Is this a room? Did I start off in there? What do I do? Button. Twitch chat says this is the first Stanley parable. Is that right? Can I press any of these buttons? What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
What do I do? Is that it? Oh. This isn't my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
I love you. I love you, couch.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Or did I? Not falling for your jokesters again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Well, yeah.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Uh-huh.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's she? Where is she?
Stanley, your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Is she here?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yeah.
Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh, fresh baked bread.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to. On my gamepad?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, you chose it. It's not working. Alright, keyboard, mouse, reverse mouse, disable. I don't know what right trigger is, you scum!
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press A to watch TV. You probably mean my controller A.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where is it?
First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
I'll prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
That's fucked up.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more which life is the real one.
It looks like a face is smiling.
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him.
Okay.
I'm compelled to. I must.
Smiling.
Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.